Welcome to On STL. We are taking on St. Louis one challenge at a time. And this week we are at the St. Louis Science Center and we are here with President and CEO Bert Vescolani. So thank you so much for having us here.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So we know this year marks the 50th anniversary of the planetarium. And why is the planetarium so unique to St. Louis and the St. Louis Science Center?
Well, it's a crazy structure. I mean, first of all, you got to look at the thing when you drive down the highway and notice that the building is just this bizarre shape. So
Definitely.
I think that's the first thing that attracts people. There's no doubt about that. We have the largest dome in North America. It's an 80-foot dome, so it's kind of cool. And then we have this really unique Zeiss projector. And for those people who don't really know much about these Zeiss projectors, it provides a really bright light. It allows you to have twinkling lights so the stars can twinkle on the dome. And it's just a really cool venue. So I think now that space has gotten even more popular, it's kind of a nod back to the history. But when it was developed, St. Louis was really putting St. Louis on the map through its space race. And you know, McDonnell Douglas had some of the original space vehicles right here, you know, and people don't always put that together. So we have a big role in space. That's part of its popularity, but the structure makes a big icon for people to notice.
So what is one thing that you should do when you visit the St. Louis Science Center? We asked a question on our Facebook page about what is their favorite thing to do at the St. Louis Science Center. So what's a must that you should do here, and what's your favorite thing to do here?
Great question. Well, one of the things I think is a new element that we just added, which is our simulators that we put in. We've got one in now. We're bringing a couple more on board. They're really cool. They're very fun. Some of the older kind of fun things to do are, well, you know, I think the Dino Dig Lab area, you know, if you've got a family with you, that's a really fun space down there. Everyone remembers the dinosaur. Everyone knows. So the dinosaur is really getting old. I know dinosaurs are old, but it's getting even older. So we've got to think about what our plans for the future dinosaur might be. Building the arch. It is the favorite thing. Everyone's got to build the arch. It's fun, it's interactive, you can't do it alone. You know, it has a great aspect of that. Yeah, those are kind of a few of the things. I personally, I like going to the planetarium and watching a show, a presentation. I love the Omni because it's always a new movie, there's always something going on. And I'll tell you, one of my favorite things is our demonstrations, our science demos. They're really fun. They're very different, and we change them all the time.
When do those usually go on?
They go out throughout the day. You know, when we're really busy in the summer, they'll go on the hour or every half hour, depending on what day it is, weekend or weekday. And now we spread them out a little bit. This time of year, it's a little quieter in the Science Center, believe it or not. But yeah, it's, you know, we're one of the most attended science centers in the world. We're in the top 15 in the world. We're only in the top 8 in the country, and we're one of only 2 science centers in the country that you can come for free.
So some of the people that commented, Erin Hindlong, she was one. She likes the star shows in the planetarium. Evangeline Ruth, she commented that she likes the speed radar over the bridge.
Oh yeah, right.
It sounds like a lot of adult-oriented activities, which a lot of people don't think about when they think of science.
There is. You know, kids on the weekends during the day, there's no doubt about it. But we're trying to stretch that day out so that, you know, people that are at the universities or hanging out in town or just looking for something else to do can come here. It's a cool place, and it's a really unusual environment to bring your date or have a night out.
Thank you so much for talking with us today.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
On STL.com, really appreciates it. Callie and I are going to go take on building the arch.
All right, good luck.
All right, thanks.
3, 2, 1, go.